What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. It's a beautiful day out here. The weather's so super nice. Not necessarily the best for hunting, but it's just a great day to be out in the woods. It's like 70 degrees, high 60s right now. Nice steady west wind, and we're gonna go out and do some bow hunting today. I got out of work early. It's Friday, and I actually have time to go in and get set up. So we're gonna drop down into some stuff that I really like to hunt. I love hunting these brushy CRP stuff. And I did a drive by the area that I'm gonna hunt yesterday after work right before dark, and I saw quite a few deer in this stuff. A nice, decent buck cruising around, and a couple other ones, and a lot of does. So I'm sure that as this sun starts to go down over the ridge, deer are gonna start to move pretty heavy tonight as it cools down. And we're just gonna go down and drop down in this ridge behind me here and get down. There's a creek, there's a nice wooded shaded side hill that I bet there's a lot of deer bedded on today, just with it being so warm out. They're probably gonna bed on the north face. We're gonna take our time, set up on a good funnel, and let the rest play itself out here. Well, I just did a little walking, and I don't know why, but my sixth sense is just telling me to go up the road here and hunt some cut corn. I don't know why. We're just gonna do it. I didn't find anything that really turned me on. I'm definitely sure I would have seen deer, but just getting them in range is gonna be tough. This cornfield, they favor the one side pretty heavily, so let's run up here quick and then get set up. Right here on this edge of this cornfield. I would set up in that back corner, but the wind is blowing that way. The deer generally come out of this point on this side. So if I get down on the far side, we should be okay. Bucks could come cruise this field from anywhere. Get the does moving. I want to get up set up as quiet as possible because deer could be within sub 100 yards of this edge for sure. I'll turn you guys on in the trail. I want to be as covert as possible here. Set up. I had to break a pretty big dead branch off so I could get the camera arm to swing here in front of me, but you can see we got all this brush behind me, a creek, and deer I think just laying there all day. All this corn out in front of me, cut corn. I saw some bucks cruising this way last night and some does out right on this edge. There's quite a bit of brush here in front of me, but as long as they work their way slow, I should be able to pick a shot and laser one in there. It's starting to cool off here just a little bit, so hopefully the first deer pops out in this field. We could be in for a show if there's a doe and estrus. A lot of times I've seen bucks chasing does around here, so let's see what happens. minutes of legal shooting light left, but I run out of camera light before I run out of shooting light. But that was pretty cool. Had those does come out like 80 yards. They were at like 60. And what happened was what I was hoping would happen would be a buck come out and push them does into us. So I already shot a buck here in Pennsylvania. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link up in the corner right now. That buck's out there still chasing those does. And finally that biggest doe there came in. She was at 50 for a long time, and I've practiced pretty far, and I was thinking about letting her have it, but she was trying to catch my wind. She circled downwind and kept nosing up in the air, and these branches, it was really tough to film. But I don't know why I'm shaking, but I'm shaking because I watched them so long. I didn't know if I was gonna get a shot. She finally worked her way into 20 yards, and then I let her have it. It's a little bit dark on the footage, but I've been tougher for me to kill a doe this year than it has been a buck. I'm pretty sure she crashed right in there. It looked like a pretty good shot, so I can't imagine she went far. Let's just wait a little bit, wait for these other deer to move out, and we'll jump out of the tree, go check out the arrow, and hopefully she's on the ground not too far away. Whew. Got my backpack out of the truck because I'm pretty confident she's gonna be down right here. But here's the arrow in the ground, and looks pretty good. The reason I like using fixed blades is because, man, they stick in the dirt afterwards. But there she is. Muzzy 3 blade. Thanks everybody who commented in the last video what kind of broadhead they use. Looks pretty good. Nice red blood on it. Full penetration. A little bit of white hair, so definitely a little low. Probably on the exit. Some brown hair too. But let's go see, let's go follow the trail. Alright, I finally found where she went in the woods here. Took me a little longer than I thought, or would like to admit, but she went in right here. I don't think she'll be far. Gotta be here. Oh, there she is, boys. Man, she went a lot farther. She went a lot farther than I thought. Well, there she is right there. She went a lot farther than I thought she might go. Probably only close to 100 yards. But once they get in this goldenrod, it is just hard to pick up blood. You got, instead of looking down at the goldenrod, you gotta look up 2.5 feet high to see where their lungs shot out on the side. But finally found her. Nice doe. Let's see where we hit her at. Well, that would be the entrance right there. That's about just where I try to hit them. And we'll see. The exit is right there, just about level. So perfect shot on her. Real nice doe here. Not a monster doe, but medium size. And we'll get her cut up. I'm gonna do her just the gutless method, like we do on stuff when we go out west, just because I'm gonna have to put it in the fridge anyhow, so I'd have to quarter it up in the morning or tonight when I got home anyways. A lot of eastern people don't really use it, but a lot of times if I gotta drag a deer out over a couple 100 yards by myself anymore, it's just easier to do this. And if you got a backpack, pack it out, because you gotta cut it up anyways, and once you know how to do it, it doesn't take that much time, and it's a pretty good way. You don't get as much, you lose a little meat like on the ribs unless you really go around it, but for small, medium-sized deer like this, it works pretty dang good. That's gonna wrap it up for today, guys. Rut is in. I'm gonna start sitting with people with buck tags as they come available, and we're gonna see if we can't get some big boys on the ground the next week or two. So hit subscribe. Just finished editing up the Idaho videos. They're gonna be coming after rifle season. We're gonna be into that here soon, so make sure you stick around, and thanks for watching. Always enjoy the comments. See you on the next one.